My name's Captain Laura Holmes. My job is the veterinary officer to the Provincial Reconstruction Team. We're a two-man team in the Veterinary Engagement Team, myself and Vet Tech, Corporal Emma Ford. And so between the two of us, we travel around the whole of Helmand Province. So we're never in one place for more than a few days. The kind of animals we're dealing with are cattle, goats and sheep mostly. The breed of sheep they have here are quite funny. They're called fat-tailed sheep, and they have sort of ginormous fat pad bottoms which hang down over their backside, not dissimilar to J-Lo. So they're quite amusing. They're not anything I've ever dealt with before, but they're quite characters. Today we are doing a veterinary engagement clinic which involves the local farmers bringing in their sheep, goats and cattle for us to have a look at, give them a health check, give them some preventive medicine and then deal with any ailments they might have. That's going to go up inside and then you're going to put all of it inside. The Afghans are making quite good progress in both the livestock and the veterinary field. On the veterinary side of things in the private sector, they are developing something called a paravet, which is a local national who's had 6 months training. So not quite like how we describe a vet at home, but it's a lot better than nothing, and they're given a motorbike and a solar powered fridge and access to a drug cold chain. So they can actually go out, they can outreach the rural communities, and they can provide a service for the animals who are there. And then in the public sector you've got the Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Livestock, and they are working on policies to ensure that the meat production industry is good, that livestock policy is good, and that they're monitoring these paravets who are working in the province. But yeah, there's definitely a baby in there. This job's really fundamental to Afghanistan because even though Afghanistan doesn't have huge flocks and they don't have a huge meat and dairy industry, each farmer has a few animals which he uses to feed his family and to get a bit of income. So whilst it's not a ginormous industry, at the low level it's fundamental to their lives.